Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm your host, Stephen Topham at the third, at your service. Now we're going to talk about this seriously because I know a lot of you know the answer now. By now, it's all in the open, it's all in natural course. Magic did happen, and you all fucked up because you now got to wonder why we got to get back together to reboot the magic. You see, family is key. Family is everything to everybody. I get that. But the thing is, a lot of things we need have to take time before it can get going. A lot of people want it there and then on a plate, which is what the North NHS and the NSFT want. I said they got what they want now. Now they can mess up because they screwed up big time, right? In the end of the day, my grandfather and my great auntie Lily, which would have been seen as grandmother, ding ding, right? It all adds up. But when you all want, I said there's a lot of patience in this, right? When I discovered it last night to work it all out in my head, oh, it effectively clicked for me. But for Zena, for Morgan, who lives in Cromer, works in Cromer and the Albion, of course, she's my distant cousin and my wife. Leave her alone, will you? She's got a lot on her plate as it is. You know, a lot of people think this is all a joke. I said, fuck off. Get out of our way if you don't want you don't like the truth. But it's fact and it's logic. But I'm not going to be bullshitting with the birth because, in the day, you got what you need, but you had to be patient. Patience is the big key to all of this. And when some people are forcing me, or I'm on a timer, as they say, I don't have the luxury. You do, right? It's alright when you're working hard at the desk and you do fuck all day, excuse my language, right? We work twice as much as than you do. The Hats survive for a reason. We live for a reason because we are biological, not bloody mental. Right? When people thought I was mental, I said fuck off. Right? Doctors are gonna get sued. The NHS will actually get their fucking head in the gear for once and call me Stephen Topham Hatt the third for a long time. Right? That will stick in their little brains of theirs rather than the other way round. But in the day, my family comes first. But it doesn't include Duck, doesn't get it wrong. But if I hear any more rumours or blabbermouths in the fucking Albion, they out. Right? I don't take no bullshit, no would Cena won't. Alright? Leave us both alone. When the money, when it all comes down to you, it's all money and drink. With me, I'm just a man that's got a lot of pride and dignity and respect. Right? A lot of us have to work hard, but we have to play hard to get what we need. You know, when people want something on a plate, you have to be patient for it. But there's a lot of people out there that need my fucking help, but I can't do it on my own anymore. But there are things around me you have to understand. There are principles, understanding, clues, answers, everything on a plate. Family is already with me. The only problem is one has to lie to protect the other. I get that. But when Lily and my grandfather George Henry Cooper, brother and sister, as I would like to call him incorrectly, right? They made a pact to keep it a secret with Sir Topham at the first. Work it forward as it would do, right? In the day, when the answers come to you, they will come to you. But you see, you got railway keys, I got a railway key. Right, I only have three of them. You don't have any more than that. Right, in the other day, it's all about family, friend, connection. But in the day, you have to realise You have to put yourselves in that position and realize family is always around me. Oh yeah, my Cena can deny it, but because she doesn't want it in the open book. But I know the truth. I know the facts, and I know the logic. When family matters, they do matter. It's not a game, it's not a race, it's the actual event that's unfolded in front of you. You got what you need. Now, leave me and Zena alone. Because we are Cooper related Cooper blood. Right? We may be distant cousins, yes, but we have to marry each other to keep everything alive. So if we die without getting married, as example, then the world will fall apart. Right? It's not a laughing matter, it's not a joke, and it's not a really bad thing about it, but it is a bad thing. Why? A lot of people haven't read the book that's in my head. Right? I try to put it to one side because I know what will happen if I don't get marry her because she's the key. I'm her key. Right? Leave us alone. You should know this on Facebook. You should know this on Twitter. You should know this on Google. I tell you, Google won't tell you. Why? Safeguards been put up. Right? So you won't know all about the information of me and my family. So when you talk about we want, I said there is a need for you guys, but you have to be very patient. Right? Of course, a lot of the family members that we all in, we all have safeguards in place. Not just round the globe, but everywhere. Everywhere we go, everywhere what we do, when we are in the Albion or not. What I call the office. Right? You have to be realistic. Family is the key to all of it. But there's a special code that I cracked. Alright? Family goes back to family. Why? Because we have to circulate from forward to reverse, then reverse to forward. Why? To keep you all happy. I don't want any more deaths on a plate. Right? Norfolk Railway should have known this from day one when they knew I came on the platform in 2001. But because I was younger, when I was 5 years old, I was safeguarded by my grandfather, Sir Topham the First. So wake up. In the day, the NHS will get sued for killing him and my other grandfather on top. And they will also get sued for meddling around in my stepfather's head. So all those mental tablets you get in those health hospitals, right? They will fuck your head up. So when they realise what was fucking going on now, they will fucking grow up, realising it. When people witness something, they keep their mouths shut. When it comes to the doctors, they want everything on a plate, just like everybody else. Why? I said to you that the magic will always fight you back. That's why I said, don't mess with my family or you won't get no more. And then it'll all end up very badly and everybody will die and everybody will die on this planet and it'll be a lifeless corpse. That's what will happen. Why? I've been not dishonest with you, but the people will totally forget. Right? And people will forget further, further. There'll be 80 years, 90 years, 60 years, and it will add up. Why? Because every generation has to go through it. But you have to be patient. You got me, you got my lady hat, now back off. I know she's got a lot on her plate right now, right? But I don't need it either. I'm carrying her weight as much as I carry hers. Right? We vice versa. We safeguard each other. Right? When it comes down to the NHS and they want everything on a plate, I tell them to fuck off. Because they all want to know everything. I said, yeah, well, My grandfather had it. He had prostate cancer and killed off. So that's your fault, NHS. I told you. In the end of the day, when all my grandfathers were trying to safeguard me, even my great uncle, they knew what needs to unfolded. They need to try and put me on a timer like I'm egg from a baker's oven. Right? It's true. I won't mess around with my own family, but we have to reunite to get everything back up and running again. Right? It takes one to know one. But I can't lie to a woman as an example. Right? People have to respect that. I have to be honest. I'm not that dishonest Teasel 10 for God's sake. Right? I know there's a third gen on the loose. So when it comes down to family, family does matter. And at the end of the day, you're meddling with something you don't understand. A lot of people that don't believe in magic ask yourself a question. Why do you not survive then? It has to start somewhere. You're the ones that went cuckoo, mental and insane, thinking, oh, he's mental and he's out of whack. I said it's the opposite direction, my dear friends. It's you lot that don't think. When people discover it themselves, they keep their mouths shut and let it play out. If they were ordered to pick me up as an example, take me back into hospital, right, as another example, then they're breaking the law. It's a law of physics as well as it is scientific and blood related. Right? At the end of the day, you're screwing up your own lives because you got what you needed now. Now you got to help us to repair the damage. Right? That's the reason why my family comes back fighting. Because we know the truth. We're not bullshitters. We're not assholes. We're not criminals. We're not anything. No. That was the police's fault for intervening. But they own the lock and key now. It's all true. It's all facts. It's all logic, right? Medicine Rope started it, yes. Told the truth. Being honest with you. But I just broke down the whole story for you. The Hatts have got a very difficult route to go through. Right? Cena and I don't need the hasslement. We don't need the fuck up. Right? There's a major fuck up I'm trying to prevent here. Right? Of course it wasn't my fault. I'm easygoing, straightforward, and make sure everything's in one bucket. Usually there would be normally 6 of us in the steam team when we are photographed. Right? When you only got one picture of me as example, right? Because one of the ladies took a picture of me, and I said, "Don't fucking take pictures of me without my consent." Right? I get that, but there's a fact for it, and there's a magical reason for it. Right? Now you have to wait for her to recover from her last marriage, which is Zena Morgan. Now, if you work backwards, that'd be her mother, Margaret. Then it'd be her grandmother, Lily. Ding, ding. Then it'd be my grandfather's sister. So work it out. Who's got my great Auntie Lily's letters? It goes down the chain with the family. It stays in the family so everybody knows who's family. You know, when family comes back to you, I'm not spitting them in the face or hurting them like Diesel 10 would. I've been honest with you and been straightforward with you because I always had been. Because I'm Thomas the Tank and the Fat Man. Not just, you see, without Thomas on the playing field, someone had to take over my great uncle's role, which was me. But at the same time, I got the Fat Controller's role on top. So work it out. If the Fat Controller doesn't get married, we won't get the next generation rebooted properly. Which it will be Emily, Helen, Hatt, which will be number 5. Number 4 will be Richard Topham Hatt. And then it all goes back to Cena Morgan. So then it goes back to my great auntie Lily as well, being her grandmother, and then her mother is Margaret. It all adds up. I said the full circle will come back at your face. Now grow up! And let me hang